Welcome back. The Valley's Patriots held nothing back when it came to honoring our vets on this Veterans Day. Across the Valley, spectators lined the streets to watch parades.
And as Team 12's Matt Uris shows us, the City of Glendale brought hundreds together to present and then dispose of the colors properly.
Hundreds turned out the Glendale Library to pay their respects to our country's veterans. In this moment, all eyes were trained on the American flag, followed by the POW flag as they were raised into a crystal blue sky. Moments later, spectators surrounded a nearby incinerator built by Wayne Cole, a member of Glendale's Military and Veterans Affairs Committee. Why? To witness the proper disposal of more than 300 flags.
The preferred method is to incinerate the flag and then bury the ashes.
Boy Scouts and the next generation of service members set the tone. Flares were lit and dropped into the drum. Then a forklift lowered the top. Roughly 2,000 degrees later, flags burned.
A lot of these flags have a lot of history to them. They'd have some interesting stories to tell if they could.
The day concluded with a flyover in the missing man formation. Navy veteran Daniel Flores, who served overseas on multiple tours, was moved. He explained that this day helps him keep in touch with the men he considers his brothers.
My phone is actually blowing up as we speak because we all say Happy Veterans Day to each other because means so much to us because it brought us all together.
Flores served from 1994 to 2002. Matt Uris, 12 News.
Matt, thank you.